Finally. A video that's original and not something that's uploaded from 2 years ago at this point. Well, we're sorry. We had to do this for two reasons. One, to establish what we were doing while we were away from this particular channel. And two, well, we needed to buy ourselves time for this new content. Now, as for that new content, it's as follows. We have two distinct types. Well, technically three. And they are as follows. Plush, and that is going to be, and the series for that is going to be a revival of an old series. No, that's not it. Okay, that's better. Yeah, it used to be known as a SLF Improv, but obviously been rebranded to SWAE Plush Improv. Now, this series will be different compared to the original because this one has zero filler. Zero. That means only just the story and maybe some parts where me and Eric break character. Because admittedly, those can be fucking hilarious and add to the entertainment value of the improv. So, that's all for Plush. Now, on to gaming. For that, we have two series. One where me and Eric work together, and one where me and Eric go against each other. The one that me and Eric go against each other is SWAE SmackDown. This is basically me and Eric playing multiplayer games, and, well, whether they're exclusively multiplayer focused, or are mostly single player games that have some kind of multiplayer mode or component. Now, for the series where me and Eric work together, that will be known as SWAE Plays. This is basically similar to what I did with you guys remember those old ass live streams that I used to do back in 2023? That's basically this. Except the face cam will be shown. I'll actually have a fucking face cam, not no hiding behind the screen. Not just having voiceover. It was kind of boring to watch. Well, in my personal opinion. But this series mainly focuses on games that are single player. So that'll be either one guy does the playing while the other does the talking, and then it could also be we both take turns, or it's a co-op experience where we're actually working together and playing with two controllers in hand, one controller for each of us. And we'll be doing the talking and playing the game at the same time. But the talking goes for all the plays types. But that's just the general overview. And as for the third, reactions, I mean, maybe we're doing these like mainly for our older videos because I mean, if you guys didn't know, it's been quite some time since this channel first began. 10 years, in fact. That's right, this channel will be 10 years old in October. In 6 months. It'll be that old. 10 years. So, if we're gonna be making reactions, then they're going to be, just mainly focused on our old videos. Nothing else. Just our old videos. Basically being me and Eric giving commentary.
Oh, all this content has no AI bullshit whatsoever. Absolutely none. Why? I mean, you've seen our channel art, have you not? I mean, our mascot literally says it right here. We're generative AI free. We don't have any AI voices, any AI written anything. None of that bullshit. We're not interested.
So, oh shit, right. Yeah, I didn't forget. Trust me, I didn't. On to the next segment. Oh, I didn't forget. Trust me, I didn't. Reason why I didn't mention her ass was only because she's not mentally ready to return or respect my authority. I'll leave it at that. Now, as for why it took so long, our personal life. A lot of things happened in mine and Eric's personal life that got in the way. But I'll leave it at that. Now, on to the upload schedule. So the upload schedule is going to be, well, basically the same as it was in when we rebranded this channel from SSLF to SWAE. So here's footage of me explaining the upload schedule from that video. As for the schedule normally, well, that would be once a week every Saturday at noon. Now for some, this will be familiar, especially for longtime viewers. However, there's still some exceptions I gotta get through. But I'm not gonna fucking say them anymore because, well, that always takes the longest and, well, kind of pressed for time for this upload. So instead, here's a text. Here's some text denoting what they are. Okay, now that we've established the content, who's in the content, and when the content's coming out, we've got one last thing to show you before we go. So here it is. This is a sneak preview of the first video that will be released this Saturday. So enjoy. On a new episode of SWAE Plush Improv, which of these characters will lose their home?
No, I'm screwed. Now I need to find somewhere to live.
And in the end, who will get arrested? Find out in SWAE Plush Improv 1. The False Eviction. Coming Saturday, April 25th, 2026 at noon.
Like, comment, and subscribe for more kick-ass content. Also, follow us on social media. Link to our Linktree in the description below. Until next time, this is Weed, the mascot of the SuperWeedAmigos Entertainment, signing off.